Good afternoon and welcome again to this webinar where we are talking about the KNOWAGE Roadmap for this year. As Elena introduced me, I'm Grazia Cazzini and I'm the director of KNOWAGE and from the beginning. So every year we open the year with the roadmap presentation. Welcome to to everybody, and above all to who of you doesn't know KNOWAGE or didn't use KNOWAGE in the past. So I'm pleased to start to begin with a brief summary of the current state of the art of the suite so that everybody can know what KNOWAGE is, a part of the roadmap of this year. Last October, a new major release went out, the 8th series, beginning a new series that opens a revolution in the front end of the product, as well as say later also in the roadmap. So what can you do now with KNOWAGE 8 so far? Basically, you can start from the traditional static report that you can even produce in a batch way and send to your spread users by email or publishing it in the KNOWAGE portal. And you can move up to more modern interactive capabilities like OLLP, the multidimensional analysis, and interactive dashboard that allow you to combine data coming from different sources and surfing them in an intuitive way. You can also build your own dashboard using the same graphical user interface that is very easy, to use, and that is a no-code interface design. You have also the query by example for data exploration and KPIs to measure your performances according to thresholds and that allow you to provide also alarm when the thresholds are when you go over the thresholds you set. KNOWAGE supports also spatial data, and more in general with data mashup you can combine different technologies such as structured data on LVMS with Solar indexes or spatial data. User can have his own workspace to customize his environment with his own dashboards, explore his own data space, and upload private data for full self-service capability. And moreover, you can embed inject custom code in the product to build empowered analytics and advanced data visualization also for infographics or storytelling. Everything obviously at the enterprise level with security, profiling, multi-tenant management, metadata, and any kind of management features you need. More in detail, looking at the customization capability and the main novelties of the 8th version of KNOWAGE, you can plug your own code, as I said, directly into the suite. You can plug HTML piece of code in what we call the HTML widget. You can use your favorite charting library, and you can even plug your R or Python script for powerful data visualization. The advantage of plugging custom code into the enterprise solution instead of building a custom application out of that is that aside from the full features that it offers, is that you just plug your code for customer enhancement and behaviors, and you do that in a secure environment where the data are that are already checked, profiled, and linked to the others. From the 8 series, you can save every custom widget you built in the new gallery on the left here to make them available to other users and for other dashboards. With the gallery, you can transform any custom code you write into a kind of template you can use again and again. And whenever you add a new widget in a dashboard, you can start with the right designer, as you usually did for chart, for table, and so on, or you will choose an already built widget from the gallery and simply link the right data into. In a similar way, the new function catalog, you can see on the right part of the screen, collects your R or Python piece of code so that you can write custom functions to perform more analytical tasks such as prediction, clustering, classification, text taggings, and so on. The function catalog allows your data scientists to write custom functions, advanced functions that can then be easily used by any other users without R or Python skills. This way you can enhance every analysis with an R and Python functions without having to involve the data scientist all the time. Both the gallery and the catalog and the function catalog come with a full set of already built widget and function. So as with the Enterprise Edition, you can find a full set of cards, sliders, or rich graphical widget to choose from. And you can use an already coded R or Python function to add a value plot with a traditional chart without writing code in the widget. From the series 8, KNOWAGE provides the new resource manager that allows the administrator to manage remote resources without direct connection to the server. With this resource manager, you can manage images, files for translation, static resources, as well as ATL process or machine learning models. The resource manager enables the administrator to upload and download the resources, remote resources, such as images, files, logs, and more, thanks to the new user interface without using the command line directly on the server. This is useful also when you are working in a cloud environment where people who handle the KNOWAGE instance and server would not have the right to direct access to the remote machine. With this new release, the offering has changed a bit as well. We no longer have 6 self-standing modules, but due to the growth of the dashboard over time, we now only have 2 self-standing modules. The enterprise reporting for the production and distribution of pixel perfect reports, also on a scheduled basis, and the smart intelligence for interactive analysis, starting from data exploration up to the self-service capabilities on multiple data sources for advanced dashboard with mashup logic. And as in the past, the starter modules can be used alone or in a combined way, sharing all common features such as security and profiling management, and catalogs, audit and monitoring components, and all functionalities for overall lifecycle management of your analytical solution. The other 4 old 4 modules have now become just some kind of plugins to provide the additional features. So the smart data to combine Solar Index with other data sources and provide a faceted view with full text search, joining traditional data shown by other standard widget you can have in a dashboard. Location Intelligence is the plugin to handle spatial data providing multi-layer maps where geographic information joins traditional data shown by other standard widgets. Performance management is the plugin to define key performance indicator with thresholds, schedule their evaluation at the time you want, and publish them natively in a widget. Custom Analytics is the plugin to add the what-if capability and above all to take full advantage of the R and Python embedding capability the product provides you. The offering formula has also been enriched, especially for the B2C side on the left, where you now can choose between a full guaranteed product, the usual subscription we had in the past, or a more cheaper formula based on a license only. This way you can have the license that gives you the enterprise edition with all the additional features, but without included maintenance. This is a cheaper formula for who want to work with the enterprise edition, but spending less than the old subscription we have. So looking at the B2C scenario for who needs an ABI, Analytical Business Intelligence Suite, or for who is looking for an ABI solution for its customer, with the 8 series you can choose from. The Community Edition, always available, that allows you to get started immediately by downloading the suite with all the end user and everyday capabilities fully available, so as you can start your project immediately. But if you are working at the enterprise level with multiple environments, such as with the development environment, test environment, and product environment, and you can need that you have to handle those environments and deploy of some documents from one environment to another. The Enterprise Edition can probably help you, making the administrative tasks easier. With the annual license, you have the full product available at the lowest price, and with the annual subscription, you have a guaranteed product with silver or gold maintenance included. The partnership program also has been changed, including the pure reseller and different levels of integrator partnership. So if you want to use KNOWAGE for your business, you can become a partner, having discount on the price list to make your own markup and to make money with the project and services. Or you can become a reseller, having discounts and make money with the product only. On the other side, you can embed KNOWAGE in your product to empower it with analytical and data visualization capabilities, or you can rebranding KNOWAGE for a private offering, and in the end, you can use KNOWAGE to build your own SIS solution. Okay, and now, this is the state of art, the big picture of what KNOWAGE 8 is. And now, what is our plan for this 2022? We are going to work on 4 main pillars. Data preparation. The first is the data preparation to enable data processing even in the self-service pipeline. The augmented analytics to embed intelligence into the suite, provide end-user support at every data touchpoint he has. Building a complete SaaS offering, so as you can use KNOWAGE not only on-premise, but just activating your account on a cloud service provider. And as I mentioned at the beginning, a completely new user interface based on a new framework, front-end framework, because we start this process 6-8 months ago, and we changed the framework that we were using at the front end, because KNOWAGE 7 was based on Angular JS, and now KNOWAGE 8 going to a full rebuild of the front end using now Vue as new framework. Okay, no. For this year, we will continually work on each pillar throughout the year, but data preparation and the new user interface had already been started last year, as I say. So focused on data preparation. We are close to releasing a first version of this new module, where we set up the architecture that is here based on Spark, and the management of a transformation pipeline, because you can do 1, 2, 3, 4 and more transformation, and some first operation. Remember that the goal of the data preparation will be enabling a certain degree of data manipulation in the self-service process without asking for a traditional ATL product. This way, when the end user will start uploading his own data or using an available data set, he can easily customize the data structure and contents without using external tools. I'm talking about general operations such as grouping, splitting, and merging data, applying filter, updating contents, enrich or classify data, transforming a continuous value into a discrete one, or even masking private data. And here you can see some picture from the actual state of art. So from his private workspace, every authorized user will be able to handle datasets and transform them as he needs. Opening the dataset with the data preparation options, the user immediately has a data preview, and every time he can see the result of his operation. As instant, he can merge a column and look at results, filter values and look at results, drop a column and look at the result. And each time, on the right part, and you can see here in the right part of the slide, each time you can open the pipeline definition to go back to the previous ones and undo some transformation it did. So I can undo the filter or undo the merge operation it did. Here another example of padding operation, immediate result as before. And in the end, you can save the result as a new data set. You can always use to inquiry data again, or in a dashboard you want to build. Because of the new data set, depends on the original data, you can set also a refresh policy in order to have new data according to the new logic at every time you need, or every time the data source changes. As for the new user interface, we have already released some components starting from the version, the release 8.0. But I want to stress here the message that this is not just porting from Angular to Vue. This is the opportunity for us to redesign the user experience and provide a more usable product. As instance, for the dashboard, we are working for a new paradigm in the design that allow you to manage everything on just one page, with the inline preview of every single setting you change, the small picture on the left is the actual designer. The big one is the mock-up of the new designer we are working on. You will have any setting available without changing pages, avoiding the continuous cycle of looking for properties in the right panel, set it, go back to look at the result, and try again with another round. So you just choose the right section, or also search for the right property, set it, and look at the result without go back. You go back only when the chart is okay, and you can close the design. You can change the chart type while keeping all the meaningful settings without redefine what you need, and saving and obviously saving a lot of time in the design process. But now, coming back to the full roadmap, this is our time plan. In the first quarter of the year, we close a first version of the new data preparation module, as I showed before, and we are working for some facilities to make KNOWAGE usable also in a full SaaS architecture. And we continuously enrich the actual function catalog to provide advanced capabilities and analytics already ready to use directly into the product. And we closed the new user interface for a great part of the suite. We'll release all the new interfaces for the administrative tasks, and for the end user, you will find the new document browser, new workspace, and the self-service process. In the second quarter, we'll improve the data preparation model with new transformation option. So we enrich the basic version that will be available soon. And in the second quarter, we release for the first time the new SAS offering, starting with AWS as cloud service provider. And we release some analytics to suggest the chart that best fit your data to the designer. And for the new guy with we close the new interface for other big components such as OLAP, the business model, and the QB. And here we also provide a new interface to handle colors, fonts, and themes more in general. You can now change the KNOWAGE layout working directly on the CSS style sheet. With these new tasks, you'll have a new interface that allows you to manage the style sheet in a graphical way without having to write direct code in the style sheet. And above all, you can manage your theme also in a remote way, always thinking about cloud adoption of the tool. In the third quarter, we'll work on the multi-dataset operation for the data preparation. So you'll be able to merge datasets or split one and more. And we go on the SaaS offering, providing our solution as a service based on Google and Azure cloud service provider. And for augmented analytics, we'll work on the natural language query to enable the data inquiry using the natural language, written or spoken way. And going on with user interface review, we'll have a first version of the new dashboard that will make available beside the actual one, so that everybody can try it and give us feedbacks while we are still developing. Another valuable topic here is that with this new user interface, KNOWAGE become a progressive web application, PWE. That means more usable also on smartphone and a small device. With Angular, KNOWAGE is also is already a responsive application, but you have to follow some best practice to have your dashboard really usable, really usable for the user, because technically it is usable, but from a functional point of view, if you don't follow some good best practice, it can be not so easy to interact with, because instantly you have all the filter in the top part of the dashboard. When you use it on a smartphone, you have to move on the screen a lot before find the business data, because in the top part you have a lot of filter and so on. With this new interface we are working on with you, we optimize more than solve the usage of every kind of dashboard on every kind of devices. The last quarter complete our roadmap. So for the data preparation, we provide also data federation capabilities, always for this service process, and we go out with is a service offering on other cloud service provider. And for the augmented analytics, we provide augmented data profile, automatic data profiling capabilities, and also automatic insights over data. And we'll, above all, we'll close the new dashboard version with the entire user interface rebuild. And we'll also provide a new designer for the data storytelling. Today, data storytelling is already supported by KNOWAGE, but you must know how you can do that, and you can manage storytelling many points and with many topics in KNOWAGE, but you don't have a single touch point for this task, or a single designer for this task. So that's all. Approximately the released will be the 8.1 in end of March, start of April, the 8.2 before the summer, or no, sorry, just after the summer, and the 8.3 for the end of the year.